Uno, dos, tres.
Hello, everyone. Back at la chingada.
You want to do it again?
Do it again, please.
This is staying in, by the way.
Oh my god.
Staying in, by the way.
That's
All
fine.
Ready?
I'm doing it.
3, 2, 1.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to In Out Delete, the show where we review both new and older movies. This is Gino.
This is Robert.
America.
And Ricardo.
And Gio's not here. Currently, I think he's working.
I think he went on a trip.
Oh, the magic
I
school.
hope you're feeling good. Gio, if you're listening, just get well, bro.
He got,
got you.
I can't believe he got COVID.
He got
3 times.
assimilated by a symbiote.
I didn't know that. I am so sad by this. Well, if you're new to the show, use the rating system of In Out Delete.
Yeah, so if a person is in, that means they like the movie, they loved it, they would recommend it, and you'll hear this. If they're out, it means they didn't really like it, but it's not the worst thing in the world. It's the middle ground. You will hear this. And if it's a delete, it means it's a horrible movie. They didn't like it, and they would not recommend it, and you'll hear this.
Deleted.
Yeah, sorry, it's been so long. I forgot I had to think of one of those, and I didn't think of anything.
I'm so sad because I thought you were going to freestyle one. I was looking forward to it.
No, I'm not that good.
For the symbiote movie we watched.
You feel that?
Venom.
Do you feel it?
I don't feel nothing.
No.
I feel the spooky season is here.
Oh,
Ooh.
Oh,
Ooh.
shit.
For this spooky season, our old movies, we're gonna do 2 per episode, and we're doing movies that have a foreign remake. So, for example, The Ringu from Japan, it got remade, the American remake of The Ring. So we'll be taking a look at both the original and the remake.
Ooh, I feel
Spooky.
spooky.
But before we get into that, let's get into our new movie. I'm not gonna lie, it's not an interesting movie. A movie, Marvel movie.
Oh yeah, okay. Because I was like, what movie
What
did we watch?
It has been so long.
What did we watch, Robert?
Yeah, so this week we saw Venom, Let There Be Carnage.
Oh,
And it's directed by Andy Serkis. He's the Gollum guy from
yeah.
The Lord of the Rings.
Smear.
My precious. Yeah. And it stars Tom Hardy and Woody Harrelson. And it's a sequel to Venom from a few years ago.
Yeah.
Where that thing from space, that gooey thing, latches onto Tom Hardy and he becomes Venom, right?
Ivan Ooze?
Sure. It's kind of like that. In this one, there's a serial killer played by Woody Harrelson that bites Tom Hardy for some reason. So he gets some of that
Symbiote.
gooey stuff. Yeah, and he becomes Carnage. And that's why it's called Let There Be Carnage.
Oh my god.
So now let there be reviews in America. You have red hair, kind of like the red Venom thing. So why don't you start us off?
Oh God, I hated this
That's an
movie
out?
so much. That's a delete.
Oh.
Oh, sorry, wrong.
Deleted.
Wrong sound effect. Yeah, I fucking hated my time. I didn't like the first one. I had forgot that there was even a first Venom movie
Mhm.
because I feel like it's been more than a few years.
A
I mean,
couple.
that's just my brain. I don't know.
It's like within our first year.
But the second this movie started, I was like, oh, I remember this. I had flashbacks to a time that I had a bad time as well,
From the first one?
And yeah, I fucking hated this. What is this? What is this? Why is this? That's it. I don't have anything to say. This shit was trash. Next, Gino, what did you think?
Who, what, where, when? I feel about this. You know what? I'm gonna give it an out. I didn't really hate my time, nor did I not enjoy my time. I just feel like they forced too much comedy into this movie, and they were not hitting me. They were not funny at all. And I expected a lot more from Woody Harrelson, to be honest, because I expected his character to be more like his other character in Natural Born Killers, like some chaotic, some crazy.
Oh, yeah. I see
You know what I
you're
mean?
saying, yeah.
Because that's what this
That's what
person
Carnage
is. Yeah, that's
right,
what
yeah.
the person who's Carnage is. Yeah, exactly. But we didn't get that. He was just a sad, lonely, weird guy that was in the psych ward that falls in love with some girl that screams a lot.
Yeah.
She's a screamer.
Yeah, I think that's why they cast him, right? To be essentially
That
himself
crazy-
from
yeah.
Natural Born
I
Killers.
expected that. I would be like,
Yeah.
oh, that's what I would go for if I was directing this movie, but no, it didn't. And I didn't like you know what too? I didn't like the vibe between the whole Venom and Eddie Brock thing, like this whole back and forth, angry couple
The
mode.
odd couple
Yeah.
vibe.
Yeah, and then like they try to make a joke about it. Like, you need to go to therapy. I'm like, fuck off, Dan. Now you know nobody likes you, Dan. Get the fuck out of the movie, Dan. You know, that's how I felt. But I don't know. I don't know what else to say too. I'm kind of with America on this one. And I'm gonna go with Ricardo. What do you think about that one?
I think I'm gonna disagree with some of the things you guys said, but I think I don't know. It's like, what button are you pressing right now?
I'm ready. I have like 4 fingers.
You know your
Yeah.
keys.
If you say in,
I'm gonna go with the
Believe it.
high out. Yeah.
What?
Yeah, high out. Just because I as soon as it started, I kind of remember the first one. I haven't I only saw it once and I don't really remember. But it's so dumb that I kind of was into it. And honestly, I like Woody Harrelson. I don't even care what he does.
Like Woody Harrelson.
He's the man. I love that guy.
Well,
you
I
know?
love him too, but this movie was just terrible. He wasn't even trying.
yeah, I don't think that's like, I don't know. To
Him
me,
as a
that's not a
person.
high point really from the movie.
Yeah,
You know,
like
for me it was because I don't know, like his character wasn't that bad. I know he's a little old to do like the things he was doing, but he I don't know, I thought he was cool. Like he was like this nasty guy who fucking sucks blood.
Well, I don't know if you heard what Gino said. He was expecting the guy from Natural Born Killers.
Oh no. Shit. If it was that would have been something else.
Exactly.
But that's the thing. Like this movie isn't that good. Come on. Like we can't waste Woody on that. So
They did
That's
waste
why
it.
you get Woody.
though.
yeah, but I don't know. I had like it didn't bother me at all. Like like he was actually entertaining to me.
No, he wasn't.
For me?
I know what you saw.
Yeah, and then like, you know, obviously I didn't care, and I never cared about these movies, you know, but it was fine, you know, like that. It was like fine. Like you're gonna make jokes like that. It's the stupidest joke. It's like a teenage movie, dude. Like I was just like, whatever, I'll go with it, you know, have fun with it. Doesn't really matter, you know. So Robert, what do you think, Robert? Come on.
Yeah. I was not a fan of the first Venom.
Venom.
Yeah. I thought the first one was miserable.
Yes.
So I was dreading this one. Like the only reason I saw it because what we do, right? The podcast.
Is there?
Yes, sir.
I will say this one is marginally better than the first one.
What?
I do like the sense of humor. I think the sense of humor worked, but I'll say it worked for like one joke, and then it just got.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
They just kept pounding you over and over and over again. And this movie is just so noisy and it's annoying, right? It's like that kid that's playing with that toy, you know, with the balls and they roll around and they like pop, you know. It's like watching that kid play, you know, but like with a megaphone attached to it. It's like shut the fuck up. So yeah, this is a delete.
Oh wow.
Deleted.
Yeah, this was an absolutely miserable experience. The only thing you had going for it is that it's so short. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
an hour and
Oh,
40
that's
minutes.
right.
That's another
And
thing.
that's like, I was like, thank God, because fuck this shit. It was like, I do like Woody Harrelson, and he was underutilized. He wasn't used.
Yep.
He wasn't used well, and he wasn't used often. Like you
Yeah.
have your best asset there. It's like Michael Jordan. You're leaving him on the bench. Like bring him out.
That's
you know?
where I
Yeah.
didn't use him often.
Yeah.
I wanted him more. You know,
And
like I really did.
The story is just so.
Oh,
It's
shit.
so thinly held together.
The story is so
like,
bad.
why is Eddie? I know he's a journalist, but like, why the fuck is he interviewing this guy? They
Yeah.
don't tell you anything.
He
They don't
should have
tell
just
you
come out on the
the
first one or
connection.
something.
Yeah, the action
Right.
was just so damn annoying.
Dude,
The
and
movie
like
was so loud.
the
It's like,
relationship between the Woody Harrelson and the lady, I was
And
like,
the
what
one
the
who
fuck's going
screams.
on there?
yeah,
right?
like, why do we care about?
Yeah,
this?
like, and like they literally try to make it fast for you, and they try to make it look cool, but it's not. It's really not.
It's like, look, they're in love. She's taken away. Now she's
Yeah.
back. Now she's in there.
But weirdly, the since I watched it, because obviously if I would have watched it here, it would have been like for sure like I wouldn't watch it, you know.
Yeah.
But the theater was a little loud, right? And it was kind of fun.
Okay, I was annoyed the whole movie.
Yeah.
But I liked that it actually had a sense of humor, because that's something that the first one didn't have. Like the first one was like super dull and like.
No, it didn't have jokes or something. I
It
think that's why I
tried.
didn't like it.
It
Yeah.
tried,
Oh,
but
that's
it didn't.
why.
And this one I think was a little bit better at that.
Okay.
And, but that's like asking me, would you rather drown in a lake or an ocean? You know, like
Yeah.
I'm still gonna die.
And it's
you
crazy
know?
because I don't remember the first one at all. Like
Yeah.
not even a little bit. Like literally I erased it, you know? I
You
deleted
deleted
it.
Deleted.
Delete?
Not this one.
Oh.
The first one.
I gotcha.
So it was deleted out of my mind, and so I guess I'm supposed to know these characters, right? Like the cop. Do we know him?
No, the cop is new.
He's new,
Yeah, the only characters are Eddie
and the
his
girlfriend.
ex-girlfriend, and her new fiance.
Fucking Dan.
Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
Shit,
they're from the
I
first
don't
one.
remember at all.
I like
dude.
how I'm surprised he took her back because didn't she leave him for Brock at the end of the first one?
No,
And they got engaged, and then they broke up again.
I just thought it was funny that I
Speedy
guess
Gonzalez.
like I was like, well, I guess I don't know. Like I don't like that kind of Venom. Obviously, like I'd rather watch like the one from like the cartoons and stuff.
Oh, of
Like
course.
like a bad guy, you know. But shit, I guess if they're going with it, I went with it like with him being like all emotional and they like each other and
Okay.
having a little friendship. I was
That
like,
was the
fuck
worst.
it, fuck it. I was like, if you guys are gonna go with it, I'll go with you.
Can I be honest with you? They did that version, the one you're talking about, version of Eddie Brock, but Topher Grace did it and he fucked it up.
Oh, and the Spider,
Yeah.
your homie,
Oh.
Spider-Man 3.
Spider-Man Tree.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I'll
Right.
take that over this. Honestly,
I
Yeah.
agree. I
Yeah.
can agree.
like what is Tom Hardy doing? Like
I have no
he's
idea.
like a weird Woody Harrelson. No, Woody Allen with like Christopher Walken. Like,
Yeah,
my,
like-
my name's Venom.
yeah,
you
like
know?
he's like weird. He's so weird.
Yeah.
Is that like that's how he's supposed to be? I'm
I don't
so
know what
confused.
he's. I don't know. Like as a director, it was worse than the first one. I think he dialed it back a little bit.
Yeah.
But like as a director, you see what like he's doing that. It's like, hey,
Knock it
don't
off.
do that. You know,
Slap buff ass dude in the
like,
face.
like you
he's-
know, like
he's
I'm
buff.
like I'm Venom.
Yeah, like what?
You know?
Who told them to act
To
that
do
way?
that, yeah.
Is he like I was gonna ask you guys? Well, I don't know if you guys know about like the comics. Like, is he like that, or is that
No.
character
He's
like?
like a tough guy.
Tough
you
guy.
know?
Tough
Yeah,
guy. He was a
yeah.
bully. He bullied Peter
and,
Parker.
and they got a good actor to play it because
Yeah.
he's buff and strong, you know. So
But
like
he
it
tried to
doesn't-
give it like this neurotic,
Weird,
like,
right?
and it
A
just
lovable
doesn't work.
character so you could like him, I guess.
But nobody likes a neurotic mess, you know?
No,
It's
no.
fucking
Except
weird.
that 3-year-old that saw America Ricardo.
Yeah.
All right. So Gio's not here, but
Oh,
we always play the game, and now we actually play
sure.
the game live.
I know,
because He
I know.
sent me his rating.
Ooh.
I know.
Email.
Ding,
He
ding,
sent me
ding,
actually
ding,
through
ding.
Western fucking Union, a fucking horse show. Like,
No.
Telegram, yeah, telegram. Robert Mesa.
Gio's rating, stop. So I know what it is because
And the
I,
fucking, and then the fucking envelope that had the the results.
And then Marty
Yeah.
McFly comes like, he wrote to me in 1885. He's alive.
so because that idiot wrote
Oh
his
my
rating
God.
in the subject line, I saw his rating, so I can't play this
Aw.
game. So you guys will play the game.
Did he write like why?
He wrote why, but
Okay.
what's
Tell
his-
me why.
yeah.
ain't
I'll tell you the why.
Uh-huh.
I'll tell you the why after, but you guys guess.
Okay. Can I go first?
Go ahead.
Listen to me. I'm going to say he's a delete.
Okay.
I am gonna say I'm gonna. Yes.
I think he's in. I think he
That's
thought
a
it was
good
fun.
impression of him.
Oh, it was.
Yeah. I'm an out.
He actually wrote a review.
Oh, let's
You
hear
wanna
it.
read
Let's
it?
hear it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do
his voice.
Do his
Do
voice.
his voice.
I could do so.
Okay, can you do his voice?
No, let me try.
Yeah, pass the phone to me and I'll try.
Okay. I'm an out for Venom. Let There Be Carnage. The movie's kind of meh, kind of like the first one. The only reason I'm saying out is because it's kind of cool seeing live action Venom and Carnage. But other than that, everything was just seemed kind of weak. Since I guess due to the fact that
Oh, you're not
HR.
I'm sorry, Gio.
I'll see both of you in HR after this episode. Ew, who just squealed?
I screamed. This is just hilarious. I'm sorry. HR.
Oh, so who won? Did you win?
Oh, what did
You
you
said
say?
I said in.
Oh no, I got it.
Yeah.
Oh, that was the
He's right though. He's right. To see Carnage and stuff in the movies, that's kind of cool.
Yeah, he said the movie was like Kong versus Godzilla. It's just a setup to watch the two fight.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, in
Good
the
shit.
beginning, when they're taking Shriek away, why the hell was it? Why wasn't she handcuffed if they knew she had the ability to
Oh
sound
my
scream?
god, so
It's
stupid.
like, why did they cover her mouth?
Oh.
And in that post-credit scene, it exploded. I'm kind of curious, like, what did they have in mind? Like, would it connect with the Spider-Man films, or would like it bring him into the MCU? Who's going where, essentially? That's kind of a spoiler.
Venom's going to the MCU. Right?
What?
I think it's the other way.
Real? Oh,
They're taking Spider-Man. they're
back
putting
to
him
Sony.
here. Yeah.
Don't tell me that.
I'm into that.
No, Sony's
Because I
terrible.
like the Spider-Man movies before Marvel. Marvel ones are cool, but I really
Sure.
like.
You like
Sure,
Andrew
but that's not
Garfield?
gonna happen anymore. They're gonna make. I mean, Venom. You're gonna get Venom.
Dude, I just don't know. He's fucking right. What he was saying.
Yeah, that's
dude,
true. I didn't think
wow,
about that.
That's fucking insane.
Yeah, that's a thing. That's something to think about right now. Actually, shit.
That was a real
movie's So
review.
ridiculous, man.
Yeah, he actually reviewed the movie. I'm like,
Yeah,
that's just talking shit.
that's some good shit. But yeah, he's right. Like, wanting to watch fucking Carnage and for the first time, that's dope. You know?
Yeah, because like, cause I know we're kind of off
No.
topic now, but I had a Carnage video game.
Yeah,
for the
Maximum
Sega.
Carnage.
Yeah, that was really cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
I never
and
even
they
heard of
didn't. The Carnage that was in this movie was not cool.
Maximum
He was a little
Carnage
cool.
sounds like a burrito,
sounded-
like an all meat burrito.
That makes you poop like afterwards.
It has like mixture of Takis, hot Cheetos, and
Maximum Carnage.
But
Ew.
that's the only thing that the other shit that was like annoying. That I guess they're trying to make him cool, right? Woody Harrelson or something. 'Cause he's
Yeah.
like Mr. Cool Guy, but he was dressing all whack and shit.
So we have 2 deletes, 2 outs. Wait, Jill's
Three
out.
outs,
3
yeah.
outs and 2 deletes.
It's a terrible movie.
On to the next movie, which is our. What was it called again, Robert? What we're doing?
What are you asking me?
'Cause
Oh, the Halloween thing?
Yes.
Oh, the foreign
And remake,
and remake.
American remake.
Yeah.
Thank you.
No,
I don't-
horror movies with the foreign remake. Sorry, that's
Thank
better.
you. Okay, that's
English.
better. That's an English
to me,
motherfucker.
yeah,
Do you
sorry.
speak it? That's why I look at you.
Yeah.
You're the smart
sorry,
one.
Sorry.
Yo.
No speako.
Moving on to that. America's pick. What was your pick?
My pick was The Eye, the 2002 version and its 2008 remake.
Oh God.
What's the country of origin?
So,
Country
is it
origin of
China?
the original.
It's Chinese, right? It's a
We
Hong
watched the
Kong
wrong one.
Singaporean horror film
Ooh,
directed by the Pang brothers.
I know them. They did the Big Cock Dangerous.
Oh.
Okay.
Not.
don't
I think
know
the
what that
Nicolas Cage version too. Ugh. Don't watch that. But go on, Marco.
is. Anyway, so the original's from 2002. They're both basically the same movie, like a copy and paste, just switched around a little bit. So basically, it's after 18 years of blindness, 20-year-old violinist Mun regains her vision when she undergoes a corneal transplant. And after this transplant, she starts to see ghosties. And that's basically it. She kind of like uncovers how to stop seeing these visions. Which, dun dun dun, here goes the spoiler. She's not going to stop seeing them. Yeah. So I watched the 2008 remake with Jessica. What's her fucking name?
Alba.
Jessica Alba. I was gonna give her
Yessie.
some other
Yes.
like last name. Yeah, with Yessie69. I watched that one first because it was on Peacock and I could not find the other one. And I fucking hated it. It was boring. It was so cheesy. And I was like, why did I didn't know anything about this. I literally Googled like horror movies with remakes. And I regret that.
Mhm.
But after watching the original movie, I like that one a lot better. And it's crazy because it's or I'm deleting the 2008 one, the Jessica Alba one.
delete.
Yeah,
Deleted.
delete. Don't watch that. And so it's essentially the same movie, but just done better. And even then, I didn't super like the 2002 one, the original one. So I'm gonna give that one an out. Yeah, but it was a lot prettier to look at. It made a lot more sense. So, yeah. What about you, Ricardo? What'd you think?
Ricardo.
I agree with the original one. No, the original one. The American one with what did you call her?
Jessica Alba.
Yessie? Yeah.
Yessie Alba.
She's so bad. I think she's like a really bad actress. It's fucked up to say, you know, because who am I to say that? But honestly, but the story is like really cool. I think, right? I really, I don't know. Like they could,
Interesting.
yeah, it's really interesting. You know, the way they did it, or not the way they did it, but the actual story.
Actual premise.
Yeah, and but no, I am fuck. I guess, you know what? I'm gonna delete the American one.
Deleted.
But I'm deleting it because the original one was like way cooler and darker too, you know? So I'm in on that one. Yeah, like I really enjoyed it. I know it's like basically the same, but it's better acting and it's directed better, I think. And it's dark as fuck. And if I would have watched this first and like in the dark, it would probably been super spooky. Oh shit.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how so I'm an in and an out. I mean delete. So what about you, Mr. Gino?
Okay, so I remember the Jessica Alba version because I used to be a fan of hers because she did a show called Dark Angel on Fox, and I like that show.
And she's pretty.
And she's pretty. She's pretty. That's all I got. But man, okay. So first off, I want to watch the original one, the 2002 Singapore version. I'm actually not on that one because it didn't try too hard to be scary. It just happened. It naturally happened. Which in this shitty 2002 version, from that response, I'm delete on that one. The 2008, sorry.
Deleted.
That one tries so hard to scare you with these random ass jump scares, with these terrible CGI.
Oh yeah.
And like, oh my god, the relationship between her and the kid in Jessica Alba's version was not believable nor more convincing like the one in the 2002 version. Like that one, I felt that the shocking on the twist. And the other one was like, just get out of here already. Just go. Let her go. And it's with your girl, Chloe Moretz, whatever.
Yeah.
That's your girl, bro.
Chloe Grace Moretz.
Yeah. And I'm just like, damn, she ugly here too.
I will say something about that. The bald cap.
Yeah.
It was horrible.
Yes.
Yeah.
Like it was bad. And you know what's funny? The guy that played the doctor and in the Singapore version, I like him, the actor, because he's believable. But this other one, I'm like, is that the brother from Face Off?
Yeah, right?
And,
Castor
okay,
Troy?
Castor Troy's brother?
One thing about that doctor guy too, why is he so angry?
He's a fucking asshole.
He's
right?
an asshole, yeah. You want me to lose my license? I like how she got so offended by that. Fine then, care about your license. I'm like, bitch, he's a doctor.
It's
like,
fuck already.
what up?
Yeah, it's like,
And I hate that he got guilt tripped to do it just because she said that. Fine, care about your license. I'm like, yeah, it pays the bills, bitch.
yeah,
You know?
it's my fucking job.
Yeah.
It's like,
Who needs that?
yeah.
Well, enough about it. Go, Robert.
I'm identical to you, Gino, in America. I am out on the original version and I delete on the American
Deleted.
version. I did the same thing where I watched the American version first.
Uh-huh.
Because it was on Peacock. Shout out to Peacock. Yeah, that movie was it's you wonder why is it so cheesy?
Oh, yeah.
And then just like cheesy in the dramatic parts, like a novella, and cheesy in the horror parts because it's just so bad. It was like it was directed like a show on the CW.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
It's just it's overproduced. It looks stupid. It tries too hard to be scary, like you said. None of the scares work. Like none of the tension. There's supposed to be tension, but you don't feel anything.
Have you seen my homework?
Yeah,
Have you
I
seen
didn't
my
really
homework?
understand some things, and I'm gonna ask you guys later. But the original version, even though I'm an out, it was way more effective.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The scares, like, they actually worked.
Mm-hmm.
I was watching it because we had to watch the chafa-ass version on that website. I was watching it on my laptop in my bed with the lights off, like I was about to go to sleep. And in the first scary scene where she sees that woman like in the hallway at the hospital, that scared the fuck out of me.
Yeah.
I was scared. Like I had to turn on a light. Like I got fucking scared. And even that shadowy figure thing.
Yeah.
In the American version, looks stupid.
Yeah.
It looks like a PlayStation 2 video game.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying.
And in the original one, even though like the effects, you can tell the budget wasn't high. It's effective. You're like, oh,
Yeah.
it's like that's what that's supposed to look like, you know?
Mhm.
And I think the best scene was the one in the elevator.
Oh,
where she
yes.
sees that guy.
Uh-huh.
That was like,
And
oh
she
my
tries
god.
so hard to
Yeah.
ignore him.
Like, I was like, there's actual tension here.
Yes.
Something that you didn't feel at any point, even in the climax of the American one.
Yeah.
And even the climax is the same, right?
Yep.
Mhm.
But there's very key
Except
Too,
differences.
too happy.
Not.
It's too happy for me.
Yeah.
I'm sorry to cut you off with that too happy, but yeah,
No,
no,
yeah.
no. But I get what you're saying with the elevator scene. I thought they're gonna try to do that too in
And
this.
that
new
wasn't
one.
in the American one,
No,
right?
it wasn't.
No,
It was just that moment where they were in the elevator and she looked at the video camera and it was
Yeah.
like just sister. I thought that was gonna happen, but no, it didn't.
One question.
Ah.
And I was confused in both of the movies.
Go for it.
And I know, Gino, you said earlier that I'm the smart one, and I'm about to lose that. You know, when she sees the picture of herself,
Yeah.
and she goes, "That's not me,"
Right.
Yeah.
and then that's when they reveal like the kind of thing.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't get it in both of them. Who's who?
So the person that she sees herself as when she looks in the mirror or when she looks at the photo is her donor. So she sees herself as her donor
As
the
her
whole
donor,
time.
Right?
And when they show her the photo of her with like Chloe Grace Moritz or the other little girl,
yeah, she's
she's
Jessica
like
Alba.
this, like, yeah. So she sees Jessica Alba sees Jessica Alba, and she's like, "That's not me."
So
Because
Jessica
Jessica Alba,
Alba
to
doesn't know
horse,
she's
to her,
Jessica
no,
Alba?
Yeah.
she doesn't. She
Oh.
thinks she's the original donor from Mexico.
That's why in the mirror scene
Yeah.
she's freaking out. She's,
Yeah.
And the Asian one they did it quick. It was like,
Yeah.
who's that? That's
So
not
when
you.
that's what I got confused. When she's looking in the mirror, she sees the Mexican girl. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that she was the Mexican girl and Jessica Alba was
No.
the ghost.
Mm-mm.
And I thought that in both movies.
It's
All right,
'cause
Robert,
she's
you lost your
never-
smart card. Get your ass out of here.
I mean,
I
kind of
get
makes
that-
sense, right? Because she's never seen herself
Yeah.
before, or she doesn't remember what she looks like.
Yeah.
So it could be confusing.
But I
guess,
get that the Mexican girl is the one that's dead,
Yeah.
right? Because they go to East LA,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
They go down there. But I thought what they were saying was that Jessica Alba is Mexican.
No.
No?
No. I mean, maybe she was Mexican because she's still a brown lady, right? In the movie.
Yeah.
I expected her to
But
speak
you know
Spanish.
what's funny is that, you know, in the beginning, Parker Posey's in it. That's
Yeah,
the only
yeah,
thing
yeah.
I liked about the
Yeah.
American
Yeah?
one. I thought they were a couple, and they kind of made it seem like that way, right? And then
Yeah.
they're like, "Oh, she's my sister," and I was like, "That was an executive after the fact because they probably shot it as a couple,
Yeah.
saying we have to insert scenes where they say sister because you could tell they kind of ADR some of that, you know? Because like, oh, that's my sister, you know?
I can kind of see that because in
Yeah.
the American version, it kind of did play out like they were
in the beginning,
partners. Yeah.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
I like you. I really love you. Like a sister.
Yeah. Yeah, it was like that. And the fucking
Yeah.
doctor he was such an ass. Like, why? There's supposed to be chemistry there because they obviously like each other.
Yeah.
There's no, like, there's more chemistry between me and that fucking cat that's sitting there right now. You know? There was literally nothing
Yeah.
there. And the fact that, okay, if they would have played off as, like, they don't like each other because they clearly don't. The
Yeah.
doctor is, like, pissed off because, like, I'm going to lose my license because of your dumbass, you know?
Yeah.
And you're just guilt tripping me. It's like, and well, why? You're a fucking doctor. You're not her
Yeah.
boyfriend. And like,
Yeah.
you're just trying to get with her, you know? Which
She's
that
just
makes
pretty.
it even worse.
It's
Yeah.
Jessica, but she's pretty.
She's pretty.
She's
Yeah.
just pretty. You know, if I was the
That's
doctor,
the-
I'd lose my license
So
for
what
her.
the fuck? And then, okay, let's talk about the climax. Is the big spoilers, yes, but nobody's gonna watch this.
Nobody's
movie.
gonna watch
This movie
this.
sucks,
Especially
right?
because
Good luck
it's
finding the
nowhere.
original one.
Yeah, and it reminded me of the Mothman prophecies. Have you ever seen
Yes,
that?
I like
It's the same
yes.
thing, yeah.
Get
With
out of the bridge.
with the bridge, you know. So she has a premonition that everybody's gonna die in this explosion.
Yeah.
And the American one, they're at the border,
Right.
right? And
Yeah.
the other one is just like a traffic
Traffic
thing.
stop. Yeah.
Yeah.
The truck
Um,
flipped over or some
So
shit.
she
like
sees
that.
that everything's gonna blow up and die
Yeah.
in fire, right?
Right.
In the American one, it's like
A little
super,
girl.
Like, oh,
She takes a
saves
whole
her-
20 minutes.
She saves everybody. Like, get out. Everybody gets out fine. She ends up losing her vision again, same way.
Oh my god.
Hooray.
So because I had watched the American one, I thought that the same thing was gonna happen.
Yeah.
And when they show
Ooh.
everybody they show them burning.
They're
in the cars.
roasting like those chickens
They
at
show-
Costco.
They show kids like being burned. I was like, whoa, that almost made me go in. I was like, this is
Oh,
bad.
yeah.
Yeah.
Because that kind of makes sense because the whole movie, she always sees things. She always sees the ghosts that have just died,
Right.
Yeah.
and that's the whole point,
Mhm.
right? and then all of a sudden she could save people. It's like, well,
Yeah.
you're changing the rules at the end, you know, because you
Yeah.
want to have
Yeah.
So I think the original one stuck with that. Like, it's fucked up. Like, you're seeing, like, that was her curse, right? She sees like everybody's dark fate or whatever.
Yeah.
So for her losing her vision, it's kind of like that's the beauty. That's what she says. Like, oh, it's beautiful. You know.
Yeah.
She doesn't deal with that anymore.
Yeah.
So you kind of lose that in the American one because like
Yeah.
she gets to save her.
I actually think you lose everything
Yeah.
in the American one. Because I think maybe the reason that I was like a little harsher on the original is because I saw the American version and was bored as fuck the entire time. Because I think the Asian one actually works.
Yeah.
There are stakes too for her having a vision at all, because in the 2002 version, she is in a blind orchestra, and you have to be blind to be in that.
Yeah.
And she gets essentially kicked out, right? And that's her livelihood right there. So like, there's some stakes there. What else was there? Even the way that they set up the romance between her and the doctor wasn't great, but at least you get the little music in the background that changes, and it's like, okay, I understand, you know? And it's not so drastic as like, I fucking like you, so yes, I'm gonna do it for you.
There's a little bit, you do feel that the doctor is like, has some sympathy for her, you know? in
Yeah.
the
Oh, yeah.
original
Yeah.
one. So you kind of buy that a little bit more,
Yeah.
even though it's so...
Yeah,
mean,
it's
It's not
still,
realistic.
yeah.
You know?
This dude
Yeah.
went into an abandoned Chinese restaurant late at night because her ass called him like, I'm at the Chinese restaurant on 4th Street.
Yeah.
I'm here for you. What happened? This place been burned down for years. It just happened. I wasn't here a
It's
minute
not
ago.
mad enough.
That's the full reenactment of Jessica Alba's acting in that scene.
Mm-hmm.
Is he good to
Yeah.
people?
She's not good. I'm sorry. Like,
No,
Ricardo's
don't be
a
sorry to me.
fucking
I'm not related to
No,
her.
no, it's like Ricardo's. Who the fuck are we to Chris? But she's not a good actor.
No,
At
she's
all.
not. Like,
Yeah.
listen to me. Mark Wahlberg talking to you. You gotta listen to me. He's
Yeah.
not as bad as me. Yeah, listen to that, brother.
Yeah, it was.
No, like, come on. Remember Fantastic Four? She fucked that one up.
Oh,
Come on.
yeah. That was bad.
She's good at TV, like shows. If you watch Dark Angel, okay, you could believe it, you know. But
What other
movies-
shows has she been in? Because I didn't even know she'd been in.
I think
any
that was
shows.
it, right?
I think that was it. Yeah, those are big,
Okay.
bigger. Yeah, roll out, and then
She
she
has
did.
one good credit.
Yeah, and then
but
she
I think the American one was in the wake of like all the J horror remakes, you know?
Mm.
Yeah.
The Ring, The Garage, and
For
all
sure.
those Shutter, and
Shudder,
all that
yeah.
stuff. You know,
Too bad
and
they
it was
didn't
like
try.
they were just picking like, oh, let's find a Asian movie, horror movie, and it's a remake.
I
it.
feel like they didn't try. Like, I bet the
But
directors.
it's funny because like it tried so hard. Like the original has a lot of cheesy like novella music, right?
Mhm,
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then when you watch the American one, you're like, why is it so cheesy, right?
Yeah.
It's like they're trying so hard to replicate literally
Yeah.
everything.
It's like the Psycho remake.
Yeah.
It's like,
Mm.
why is this so bad when I love the original?
Yeah.
Right? It's just because it didn't get creative. It said, let's just shuffle two scenes around, and there we go. We have an original movie now.
Let's take out the
like, you know?
grandma.
Yeah, like
right?
I don't know.
You know
And then
what?
also, like, why did they have to make it so happy at the end? That, like, because I mean, it was pretty effective at the end in the original, where
Yeah.
everybody's roasting, and now she goes
Yeah.
blind again, and everybody fucking loses. Well, I mean, she kind of wins, you know, because now she's not seeing all the horribleness. But in the American one, now there's nothing. Everyone's saved, and she's blind. Okay.
Yeah.
That's what I mean. They removed like all the lessons
Yeah.
to be learned, you know?
Yeah.
Please don't forget to follow us Instagram and Not Delete Reviews, Twitter at and Not Delete, and of course podpage.com/and Not Delete. That's your one-stop shop for anything and Out Delete related, especially old episodes, and so on and so on.
And
so
so
on.
forth.
Damn it, you beat me to it.
Yes.
Yes.
So what are we watching next week?
Oh yes, Robert. What are you watching next
Oh, yeah, we're watching Lamb,
week?
right?
Mhm.
And my pick, my foreign and the remake pick, is Let the Right One In from Sweden.
Sweden.
And Let Me In, the American remake.
Oh.
Okay, that's actually really interesting. Please stay tuned for that one. That's gonna be one interesting conversation.
Go watch it.
Go watch it with us. Do it right now. Mark Wahlberg
Get the
recommends it.
spooky season ready. Oh.
Ooh, ah. I can't do it. I'm not good at that. Good night.